Hi friends, welcome to day 18 of the 25 push-ups for 25 days challenge to bring awareness to mental health. Today, I got news of a tragedy, family tragedy. When I first started this 25-day challenge, my high school friend had passed away, and now this happened today. Here I am. I had to soldier up, and I'm committed. Everything that I've been learning the last few weeks, I need it right now. All right, so yesterday, the last few days, we've been talking about the locus of control, and there's just one more little detail I want to bring up because so locus of control is about there's the external locus of control where you believe outside factors affect your situation, and there's the internal locus of control where you believe it's internally your own doing that affects your destiny. And I know some of you may think, well, what happens if I get this terrible illness? That's clearly an external factor that caused me to be in this predicament. So here's this other tidbit of research about the locus of control that I think you might find interesting. Oh, before I forget, in this video I will be going over the Navy SEAL's secret weapon. Okay, let's wrap up this locus of control thing I've been talking about. The reason why this is so important, I feel like I've probably binge read the top 20, 30 maybe self-development books in the last 5 years, and it pretty much revolves around the locus of control. So on this section on stress, veterans of military forces who have spinal cord injuries and post-traumatic stress are a good group to look at in regard to locus of control and stress. Research suggests that patients who suffered a spinal cord injury benefit from knowing that they have control over their health problems and their disability, which reflects the characteristics of having an internal locus of control. So I felt that was a very powerful revelation about individuals who have gone through post-traumatic stress disorder and a spinal cord injury. I can't even imagine what that's like, but those who have the internal locus of control are able to have a better life by realizing that they're in command of their disability, right? So now let's move on to the Navy SEAL secret weapon. I apologize, my energy level is really low right now compared to how it usually is. I'm just kind of, it's one of those, it's this crazy time we're in, guys. So this Navy SEAL, David Goggins, is known for an idea called the 40% rule. Well, let's go back. Let's go and do a little bit of let's get to know him a little bit more before we get into that. So David Goggins, he's a retired United States Navy SEAL and former United States Air Force Tactical Air Control Party member who served in the Iraq War. He's a former world record holder for the most pull-ups done in 24 hours. His self-help memoir, Can't Hurt Me, Master Your Mind and Defy the Odds. In that book, he refers to the 40% rule, his belief that most of us only tap into 40% of our abilities. I saw this amazing video of him where he was talking about a marathon or something that he ran, and his body just hit this breaking point. Physically, he was dizzy, and he felt some sort of bones breaking in his toes or something like that. I don't know exact specific parts of his body that were breaking down, but he was just he was just physically broken. He couldn't even stand up to go to the bathroom, that he really just went like right there where he was sitting on this plastic lawn chair. He was that just physically broke. But at some point he needed to get through this marathon thing he was doing. Once your body hits that peak limit, you've only hit 40% of your capabilities. The rest is psychological. And when you get past that and you just muster up the psychological, spiritual strength, you can go beyond what your conscious belief is about your physical limitations. This is really powerful. We're going beyond science now into the realm of spirituality from a Navy SEAL, and it's so powerful. Just to put in perspective, let me show you some more of his achievements. World pull-up record. On September 27th, 2012, Goggins went on the Today Show to attempt to beat the world record for the most pull-ups done in 24 hours. Okay, here I am doing 25 push-ups for 25 days, and this guy is doing the most pull-ups in the span of 24 hours. After 13 and a half hours, he completed pull-up 2,588. He had been in considerable pain for hours as a severe bulge burst through the skin on his right wrist. Ooh, gosh. Here's an attempt on a few months later, on November 27, 2012. He completed 3,207 pull-ups in 12 hours, but had to stop due to an injury in his left palm. Wow. And finally, on January 19th, 2013, at CrossFit Brentwood Hills in Brentwood, Tennessee, Goggins broke the world record for the most pull-ups done in 24 hours, completing 4,030 pull-ups in 17 hours. So clearly, this Navy SEAL, Goggins, clearly knows what he's talking about. He knows how to tap into that spirit. Okay, so for today's set of push-ups, I'm kind of nervous about doing this one, because yesterday I did a bunch of burpees, 25, and my foot is a little, it felt like, for those of you who've been watching this, from the very beginning I had a sprained foot and it finally healed, and then yesterday after doing those burpees, it kind of, it feels a little, I don't know what the word is, sore, and I don't want to re-injure myself. I do have these special shoes. These are Nike Superreps with this brake here that allows you to do burpees. Right? So I may have to do a slightly modified. I can't go all out with the burpees. I might have to step back into the push-up to get down on the ground. But I'm gonna do, I noticed that yesterday I maxed out, I hit this barrier about 15 where I got exhausted and I had to catch my breath. So I think in order to test out this 40% rule, what I'm going to do, I'm going to do 15 burpees, and the final 10 are going to be the hardest push-up I know to do, which are what I call these tiger claw push-ups, where I'm doing them on my fingers like this. Please do not attempt to do this at home. I've done this set of push-ups since I was a teenager, when I was obsessed with kung fu movies. I've known to have a really intense handshake. Oftentimes when I'm eating at barbecues with plastic utensils, they just break in my hands because I've done push-ups on my fingers like this. I've never gone past 10. So the goal is to do 15 burpees, 10 of these extremely psychologically difficult push-ups to hit my physical limit, and then to test to see if I can go beyond it by tapping into my spirit with the understanding of Goggins' Navy SEAL 40% rule. Not sure if I'll be able to do it, go beyond it, but all right, it's time. 25 push-ups. Let's see. Here we go. 15. 1, 2, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh my God. Okay. Psychological at this point. I can only do 10. Yeah. 40% rule. I went extra. Every extra push-up after 25 was for one of my friends or family that passed away in the last few days and months. 25 push-ups for 25 days to bring awareness of mental health. Thanks for watching.